Hi everyone, my name is Kristina and I'm going to guide you through practice today. Welcome to class. This is a deep flow class. We're just going to run through everything a little bit slower. We'll hold there and you'll come out on the other side feeling wonderfully. All right, also just wanted to presence quickly, blocks if you have available, awesome. If not, you can use Tupperware or books and just see fit wherever you need to bring the floor closer towards you to connect to the earth. All right, let's start in child's pose. Feet together, knees wide. Palms of your hands on the floor. Feel each knuckle pressing in here and bring your pinkies closer towards the edge of your mat. Take a breath in through your nose. Empty out through your nose. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the bottom. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause. And find those long Ujjayi inhales and exhales as we move through our flow today. Inhale yourself to tabletop. Palms of your hands are under your shoulders. Toes can be curled under, or you can be on tops of your feet. Thread your right hand under your left armpit. Drop your cheek onto the floor. Palms of your hands pressing in, or maybe drop your hand onto your low back. Whatever feels right for you right now. Feel a nice side stretch through your side body here. Stay and breathe. Inhale. Come back to center as you exhale and just drop towards the other side. Left cheek onto your mat. Press your hand into the floor. Maybe look over your right shoulder here. Yeah, try something new every day. Every pose is new. Every breath is new. Come back to center. And know that you're showing up for yourself, that you're doing the work. Downward facing dog. Feet hip distance apart. Engage your core. Keep some softness in your elbows and in your knees. If you have to bend them slightly, amazing, no big deal. And send your heels closer towards the floor. You don't have to get there. I don't get there. There's no wrong way of doing it. You're intentionally just trying to get there. Walk your feet towards the top of your mat. Come into Ragdoll Pose. Grab onto opposite elbows. Drop the crown of your head towards the floor. Feel that nice spine lengthening here. Maybe bind your hands at your low back. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Let go. Let go of what's not serving you in life anymore. There's so much happening in all of our lives every day. What can you let go of right here, right now? To allow yourself to create space for something new, something amazing for yourself. Release your hands. Toe heel your feet to touch. Halfway lift, lengthen your back. Palms of your hands into your shins. Exhale, fold down, hinge from your hips. Do that again, halfway lift, lengthen. Fold. One more time, halfway lift, lengthen your back. Fold as you exhale. Extended mountain pose. Go a big breath in. Look at the ceiling. Close your eyes. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale. Reach to the ceiling. Extended mountain pose. Fold and empty. Halfway lift. Lengthen. Fold. Extended mountain pose. Big breath in. Spark your fingers. Spread your fingers wide. Feel those little webs. Exhale, hands to heart center. Go back up. Inhale, reach up, look up. Fold, keep your core engaged. Halfway lift, lengthen your back. Fold. One more time, back up, extended mountain pose with breath. Exhale, hands to heart center. Extended mountain pose. Fold and empty out. Halfway lift, lengthen. Hands to your mat. Come into high plank. Everyone drop your knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra, peel your chest off your mat. Your gaze is at the top of your mat. Exhale, come on down. Do that again. Inhale, baby cobra, fill up. Exhale. One more time, baby cobra, big sip of breath. Come back down. Tabletop. Child's pose. Feel your forehead center here. Forehead center between your eyebrows is our third eye. That's your spiritual eye, the one that connects you to something greater. Whatever your belief may be, your spiritual eye. And also with your third eye, checks in with your intuition. You know that stuff you feel in your bellies for what's right and wrong. It's right there. Yeah, acknowledge yourself here. And check in with your physical body, shell that carries you through every day. Inhale yourself to tabletop. Downward facing dog. Everyone lift your heels towards the ceiling. Come long through your legs. Exhale, send them back down. Do that again. Inhale, heels off your mat. Exhale, send your heels back down. Go again, heels to ceiling. Keep your core engaged. Exhale, heels back down. Bring your feet to touch at the back of your mat. Kick your right leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee. Send your heel closer to your bum cheeks. And look under your right armpit. Rotate your foot one way. Rotate the other way. Nice side stretch here. Bring your feet to touch. Switch sides. Kick your left leg up. Bend your knee and then open up on this side. Find your drishti here. Rotate your foot. Keep your toes nicely spread out. Fill up. Come back down. Lift your heels. And with your feet, your legs long, walk towards the top of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold, exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Stay here. Inhale. Fold, empty. Halfway lift. Hands to the floor. High plank. Knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra. Exhale. Tabletop. Downward facing dog. Powerful downward facing dog. Make every pose intentional. Every pose powerful. Send your right leg through. Come into warrior one. Send your hands up. Keep your drishti locked in somewhere at the front. Palms facing each other. Keep your core engaged. Ground out all four corners of your feet and inhale. Look at the ceiling. Open up your heart. On your exhale, drop your hands onto the floor. High plank. Knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra. Exhale. Tabletop. Downward facing dog. Can you bring your chest closer to your thighs by engaging your core? Send your left leg through. Warrior one. Notice your shoulder blades. Pull them in around, bringing your shoulder blades together. Fill up. Come in deeper into your front leg. Inhale, look up, big sip of breath. Hands to the floor. High plank, knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra. Exhale. Tabletop. Child's pose. Notice the heat your body's creating is starting to create. And that you are creating that for yourself by moving through. But invite all of you to come back to your Ujjayi breath. Everyone press your fingertips into your mat. Lift your forearms off the floor. And send your hips closer to your heels. Tabletop. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Open your mouth, dump it out. Send your right leg through. Come into Crescent Lunge. Both of your feet at 12 o'clock. Yeah, sometimes you get wobbly, messy, right? Allow yourself to be messy. In. Bring your hands to heart center. Lean forward, then twist over your front leg. Palms of your hands pressing in. There's the option to drop your left hand onto your inner side of your front foot, or maybe bind your top hand at your low back. Feel the length in your back leg. Inhale. Empty. Breathe in. Exhale. One more big breath in. Stay as you exhale. Look over your right shoulder. Come into warrior two. Drop your back foot onto your mat. Send your arms towards the front and the back. Can you come deeper into your lunge, into your front leg? Your drishti is over your middle finger at the front. Inhale. Exhale, lunge deeper. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Come back to warrior two, empty. Reach towards the front of the room. Extended side angle. Option to drop your elbow onto your front thigh. Keep your shoulders nicely in line. Or maybe create a half bind and drop your hand onto the inner side of your front leg. Breathe in. Hands to the floor. High plank. Drop your knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra. Exhale. Tabletop. Child's pose. Sink deep here. Reconnect to your Ujjayi breath. Tabletop. Downward facing dog. The left side, crescent lunge. Go up right away with breath. Feel yourself land in the pose. Come high onto your back foot. Maybe shimmy your front leg forward. Yeah, create depthness and power in the pose. Yeah, look at me. I'm wobbly, right? Every day is new. And knowing that nothing is wrong. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lean forward. Extended side angle. Do what feels right for you today. Like, don't let anybody tell you how to feel. You need to feel for yourself. Option to open up your arms here. Feel your shoulders nicely stacked on top of each other. Inhale. Exhale. Fill up. Empty out. Warrior two. Drop your back foot down. Notice if your front leg, thighs collapsing in. Maybe shimmy your foot to the inner side. Look over your middle finger. Fill up. Reverse your warrior. Back to warrior two. Reach towards the front, extended side angle. Maybe create a half bind. The more you practice, the more you'll feel every pose in your body. And I invite all of you to be kind to yourself, to create love for yourself every day. Big breath in, hands to the floor, high plank, knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra, peel your chest off. On your exhale, come into child's pose, tabletop to child's pose. I know it's like hot, you're probably feeling sweaty. If you're making up any stories that are not serving you right here, on your mat, let them go. Like, why hold them space? Hold a beautiful, clear space for yourself. Tabletop. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Dump it all out. Step your right leg through, come into low lunge. Bring your foot to the middle side of your mat, hands at either sides. We're gonna slowly start opening up our hips. And notice if your knee is over your ankle, maybe shimmy your foot forward. This is where we hold most tension and resistance in our bodies. Stay and breathe. Your drishti somewhere at the top of your mat. Your back foot could be toes curled under, just like I have right now. Place your foot flat onto the floor. Whatever feels better for you. Now shimmy your foot to the outer edge of your mat. Option to stay here with your hands onto the floor, or maybe use 1 block or 2 blocks if you're like me, and drop onto your forearms. This is where we store all our emotions, our feelings, and our hips. Crown of your head towards the floor, letting go. Letting go what's not serving you through every exhale. Yeah, what does that look like for you? For me, it could be the resistance or the need to hold on to items I cannot control, and to not hold them any space in my body and in my mind. Shimmy your foot to the outer edge of your mat, 45-degree angle, coming into lizard pose. Come onto the outer edge of your front foot. Now, there are many options here. Maybe drop your left hand onto the floor, right hand towards the ceiling. Maybe bind your hand or your low back, or use that hand to open up, to press onto your front hip, to open up even more. If you're extra playful today, grab onto your back foot, onto your ankle. But the intention of the pose is for your hips to open up. There is no right or wrong way of doing this. Your hips, everybody's hips are different. Breathe in. Place your hands onto the floor and take all the time you need, because your hips are not gonna love this right now. Push yourself into downward facing dog. Yeah, take all the time. And then once you land there, pedal out your feet. Listen for any sounds, any cracking in your knees, your ankles. Now this time, step your left leg through, come into low lunge on this side. Set yourself up right away. This side will feel, normally always one side is different than the other. But stay in the discomfort. That moment you want to come out, where you're feeling the most discomfort, that's when the pose starts to work. That's when you're getting the greatest benefits of the flow of the practice. Shimmy your foot to the outer edge. Again, stay as you are, or drop onto your forearms. Maybe use a block, 1 block, 2 blocks. Whatever you need to come deeper into the pose. There's always been resistance to using blocks as if they're crutches, but they're actually not. Blocks are beautiful tools to allow you to deepen your practice every day. Point your toes, 45-degree angle, come onto the outer edge. Right hand onto the floor, maybe reach towards the ceiling. Bind your hand, use it to open up your thigh, whatever feels right for you. And how can you bring yoga in your life to practice daily, to allow yourself to breathe? The breathing part, the breathing components beyond the moving only is so powerful for us. We tend to forget to breathe. Place your hands onto the floor. And again, slowly, slowly push yourself into downward facing dog. You'll feel it. You'll feel it in your hips, your knees, your ankles. Pedal out your feet here. Step your left leg through. Come into half pigeon right side. Maybe drop a block under your right hip. Connect your forehead to the floor here. Your chest. Maybe place a block under your chest. Notice what feels right for you. Yeah, like how can you bring the earth closer towards you? Again, no wrong way of doing it. But all I ask of you is to surrender to the pose. To stay and feel. Don't forget to breathe. Nothing else matters in this moment. Nothing else that needs to happen after this flow. All that matters is you and your mat and your breath. Everyone slowly start coming up. We're gonna set ourselves up for half pigeon, opposite side. Maybe create a flow here for yourself. Coming back into downward facing dog. Or maybe just get there and land in the pose. Connect to the earth. Stay with your breath. Stay with the energy you are creating for yourself here today. This is your practice, your flow. Slowly start coming all the way back up. Send both of your feet towards the front of the room. Come to a seated position. Remove any flesh from your bum cheeks. Send your hands up towards the ceiling. Keep your core engaged. Hinge from your hips. Fold over for seated forward fold. Release your feet. Come to lie onto your backs. I'm going to set up for waterfall pose. If you have a block, awesome. If not, no big deal. Just send your feet towards the ceiling. If you have a block, place it under your low hips. Set yourself up. There's no muscle engagement through your hands and your feet here, or through your legs and through your arms, I should say. Just kind of hanging out there. But the benefits are so amazing in this. Remove the urge to fidget, like don't start moving around. Just allow that blood to rush back towards your heart. They say it takes about 10 breaths to get your blood to cycle through. Keep your eyes open, look at the ceiling, I'm sure, or the sky, wherever you are. I'm sure there's something fun to see there. But stay present here on your mat. Don't forget to breathe. Your ujjayi, long inhales and exhales. Notice, can you count to 4 on your way in and out? Slowly start coming down, everyone. Remove the block from under your hips. Bend your knees, place your feet onto your mat. Drop your knees towards the right, gaze towards the left. Nice side stretch through your side body here. Find that space between each rib. And then slowly switch sides. Drop your knees towards the opposite side. Stay with your breath. Stay with your drishti. Or maybe you choose to close your eyes this time. Can you feel your shoulder blades connected to the earth? To the floor, wherever you are. I'm in a room. Everyone come back to center. Bring your knees into your chest. Come into tiny, tiny little ball. Bring your feet, or pardon me, your toes towards your nose. Ujjayi. Open your mouth, dump it out. One more big breath in. Release your knees, come into final Shavasana. Come back to your natural breath. Close your eyes and connect to the floor here. Let go with every breath. Let go even more and stay still. Bring some life into your fingers and your toes, wiggle them around. Come into a full body stretch. Reach towards the front and the back of the room. Slowly roll to your right side. Slowly pull yourself up with your eyes closed. Come to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Bring your hands to heart center. Feel your energetic heart beating against your chest cavity. Take a breath in. Empty out. Bring your forehead center. Bring your thumbs to your forehead center. Take a breath in. Exhale. The light in me acknowledges the light in each and every one of you. Together we bow, together we say, Namaste. Thank you for coming to class, allowing me to take you through practice today. And my name is Kristina again, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.